They're rich beyond imagining.
Hi, welcome aboard.
And accustomed to getting their way. Living off the newfound wealth of their parents, China's second generation have left their homeland way behind to enjoy the lifestyle of the jet-set rich.
The majority is still they're enjoying life here and a little bit spoiled, in my opinion.
Spoiled or not, young Chinese with means are on a global shopping spree.
That's my house there.
Sweeping up properties worth millions of dollars, along with jewels, luxury clothes, and million-dollar yachts. I'm Steve Chow. On this episode of 101 East, we're in Vancouver, getting a rare glimpse into the lifestyle of China's rich and infamous. It's early morning in Vancouver, Canada. And for most, it's the start to another workday. But when you're as wealthy as these girls, one isn't tied down to a 9-to-5 job.
Are you gonna make me look fabulous? I don't think of myself ultra rich. I feel I'm blessed.
When I shop, I feel like a high. It is my hobby, shopping. Price doesn't matter, cheap or expensive, I don't really care, I just buy what I want.
I wasn't spoiled brat. It's not like, oh, I'm just chasing for money because I want to be rich. But to be honest, like without money, there's a lot of things you can't do and then you can't afford.
Wealth brings privileges.
Let me try this one.
Today, this luxury boutique has closed its doors to the public.
Yay!
Just so the girls can shop and spend in private.
Like a princess dress.
Yeah, it looks good. One of you guys have this one, right?
Yeah, I got that.
You have it. Yeah.
They consider this a mid-range shop. Items here can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
My favorite designer is, of course, is like a Chanel, Dior, like all those like famous. It's expensive for normal people, but we are buying their art. You know, you buying the painting like 1 million, 2 million. Right? Lots of people do that.
I'm gonna try something on too. It has Oscar de la Renta's name on it. Everywhere to me is like Vegas, money-wise. You know, I feel like, yeah, what happens here stays here. Okay, it's on me. I need something for later.
My parents is really clear, you know, with the money thing, because they say until you graduate university, whatever you want to spend, we want to pay you like whatever you want to do.
While this young generation is surrounded by affluence, their parents' lives were once much more humble. Only a few decades ago, most in China were peasants, sworn to follow the communist doctrine of Chairman Mao. The bourgeois were attacked, the wealthy re-educated or worse, and the only fashion was the Mao suit.
In my grandparents' age, they can never imagine that one pair of shoes can be over like even $1,000. They can be even $500.
By the time Pam was born in the 1990s, China had already embraced capitalism. Her mother was one of the first in her hometown to launch a business. As a young child, she watched their lives quickly change.
I remember I started to have a nanny who can take care of me, and then we are moving to like bigger places, and then we were like one of the first families who actually has their own cars.
You should get this one.
Today, the new normal for these girls is not worrying about being frugal, but committing a fashion faux pas.
I wear only one time, that day I bought it. Because because my friends say I look like birds. So
I might try this one. For the dresses that we have, normally we only wear 1 time or 2 times. We're not gonna wear more than that because people get bored of looking at it.
What do you do with the dress after you've worn it once or twice?
It sits in my closet.
So tired, honey.
Because you've done a lot of shopping.
Yeah, shopping.
Yes.
Both Chelsea and Diana came to Canada in their teens, part of a massive wave of rich Chinese children sent abroad by their parents to gain international experience and to also find safe havens for their family wealth.
Oh, I'll zip you up. It's actually really good.
I like it.
Yeah. You can hide a whole village in here.
Why are so many Chinese with wealth leaving?
I think Canada has something they cannot get in China, even with money. You cannot buy fresh air. Vancouver is more popular for any other city because we have the best food, the ocean, the mountain, the snow, everything.
And you don't even have to speak English necessarily.
No, you don't have to. In all the MS, Horenfield, Chanel, the top sales, they're all speaking Mandarin.
I think we're spending too much money.
You spend too much money. Don't include me with you.
I don't have any place to put my stuff on now.
Put in my
I need
house.
to move in bigger places. I need to buy a house because of clothes.
Yeah?
Yeah, cannot fit in it.
I was saying put in my house. So I have half of your stuff.
That's a great idea.
Their penthouses have become ivory towers, where they hang out with the children of other wealthy Chinese. It's a bubble of luxury that sets them apart from the Canadians around them. But the flashy lifestyles and buying habits of the so-called four-die, or second-generation wealthy Chinese, have provoked resentment among many locals. In May of last year, protesters accused immigrants of inflating real estate prices, making homes unaffordable. While Chelsea and the others are happy to flaunt their money, they're unwilling to give details about where their family's wealth comes from. They say it's no one's business.
A lot of people, they're jealous of 4Die. They just want to see them like crash and burn. They want to build them like that. They want to shape them like that because they're jealous that they have that background and they have everything.
And for girls who have everything, we soon see Vancouver is not their only playground.
Welcome to Hollywood, you have arrived.
All right, rock and roll.
The next day, we follow them on a trip to Los Angeles.
Good action!
Here, the sightseeing and shopping are on a whole different level.
Oh, look.
Oh yeah, I see him.
But this is more than just a holiday.
Oh, hi!
The girls star in their very own reality show,
Oh, let's go Stefano Ricci.
Let's get some new clothes.
a Chinese-Canadian version of the Kardashians.
And one. Good morning. Welcome to Stefano Ricci. I'm Tino, the boutique director.
Diana.
Kevin Lee is the show's director. He believes the program dispels some of what he calls the myths surrounding rich Chinese immigrants.
There's a lot of news about mainland Chinese buying up property, driving expensive supercars, being 19 years old, 20 years old, 21 years old. People, at that age usually just drive a maybe, dad's hand-me-down car if he's lucky or if she's lucky, right? And so there's a lot of curiosity about this particular demographic, and the draw is, who are these people? What are they doing, and how are they doing it?
Called ultra-rich Asian girls, the program has gained millions of online followers. Partly, Kevin says, because of the unfiltered access into the girls' lives.
This tastes like shit.
谁买的呀你们？
Girls who don't always get along.
我这辈子还没有人这样跟我说过话。
I'm sorry, I'm not used to it.
You're not used to what being polite?
Sometimes we travel to Italy. You know, they have to have their breakfasts. You know, it has to be lemon in the water. If they're drinking wine, there has to be a little straw, especially red wine, because red wine can stain your teeth. So you have to drink wine with a straw. You know, you have all this money. Why not spend it?
Where is she going? Bring it back.
Bye, guys.
Okay, 3, 2, and 1.
So, Tito, can you make him work today?
Of course. Let me bring something very nice. Something nice.
Today's episode is about helping their friend Aaron upscale his wardrobe. With the recent crackdown on corruption in China, such conspicuous consumption has become a real no-no. Censors there recently banned reality shows similar to this one, saying the children of the well-off should not be flaunting their wealth.
It's so fancy. It's beautiful.
18-karat white gold with
Sapphire.
But far away on this side of the Pacific, Chelsea feels free to do as she wants.
I don't feel like we're flaunting. We're just living a life that maybe it's not normal for a lot of people.
I love it. Real diamond and gold. How much is this? 135. That's not bad. Can I exchange it with my diamond ring?
For the viewer's perspective, it's entertainment. If it's entertaining people, then it's good.
But for Chelsea, allowing the public to see into this elite echelon of society is also about self-promotion. She now has tens of thousands of followers on social media, free publicity, which has helped her launch her small business, something she's eager to talk about.
I have an online shopping website for babies. It's called justkiddy.com. JUSTKIDDI.com.
Diana's more nervous about being part of the program. Her parents still run their business empire out of China.
So what do your parents think about you being on TV?
They don't know. They don't know. They don't know at all.
What do you think your parents will say when they find out that you're on TV?
They're gonna so angry, I guess. Yeah.
Kenny, ready to rock?
Later in the evening, the filming continues. The setting is a $7 million mansion overlooking Hollywood.
And I can actually pump it up in later.
But Kevin's having technical troubles.
All right, Chelsea, want to start? Can you move a little bit? The microphone is very scratchy. I hate that dress.
It starts here with that.
Just sit over there beside Diana. It's so hard to film. Please. Okay, Chelsea, roll. Yeah, roll.
What are we doing tonight?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm in LA. I feel something from.
For Kevin, filming those pampered all their lives is tough.
I thought I've had high maintenance girlfriends before, but this is just on another level. I believe my patience have been tested to the 100th degree exponentially.
You gotta take turns shooting ping pong balls,
Okay.
and every time you sink it, you gotta drink that cup.
I got it.
Okay.
That's pretty easy.
That's good.
Aaron's invited friends over for a party. But as the night draws on, Chelsea, typically the life of the party, is quiet
Chelsea?
and distracted. In the middle of a drinking game, she suddenly excuses herself with Diana.
What's going on? Are you okay?
You know, to me, it's like party is no point. What's the point? I don't feel anything.
Chelsea is missing her young son, who's back in Vancouver being looked after by a nanny.
I don't feel like drinking. I don't feel like partying. Like whatever is in my mind is too much. I can't have fun.
She started off as this, like partying girl with a care in her life. She buys whatever she wants. She's looking at these diamond necklaces, $70,000, doesn't bat an eye. These are the things that make her happy, and that was her life. That was season 1, and then at the end of season 1, she discovers that she's pregnant, and then so her life has changed.
That's very good. We soon learn a lot more has happened in her life. As the reality crew takes a break, Chelsea breaks down.
No.
It turns out she's going through a difficult divorce, and in the middle of it is her 1-year-old son, Charles.
My ex-husband's family, that they promised that my ex-husband is going to change, give my son a good life. They didn't do what they promised.
As the party continues, Diana tries to cheer her friend up.
Look at it. Oh my God, so bad. Look at it. See, I know that. I know how to make you smile. Don't worry, okay? Don't be sad. Don't think too much. We are gonna go back to Vancouver. We're gonna see happy Charles.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You're a great mom.
The girls are soon back in the comfort of home in Vancouver.
I'm thirsty and hungry.
Okay, I get something for you. Let's get some fruit. That's your favorite.
Yay!
Diana's on a mission to help Chelsea forget her troubles.
My other favorite, you know what it is?
Blueberry.
Yeah. Oh, you know me so well.
Yeah.
Such a good friend.
I like a blueberry too.
I feel like we have a bromance going on.
Joking aside, Chelsea's divorce has made her re-examine her life.
What do you look for in a guy?
Security and love.
What about wealth?
I dated people with a very wealthy background. It's just unfortunate that the way that they spend money is different than mine. That they would rather spend a fortune on a meal, and I value things that can last longer than just a meal.
How much have you changed since you had your son?
A lot. A lot has changed. Before, there's nothing can restrain me. I don't have to think about back home. I can just go out and have fun, do whatever I want, get tipsy. Now I always think about if I have another class, I cannot drive home right away, and my son is gonna be waiting at home.
What kind of life do you want your son to live?
I want him to know that he can spread his wings and fly without worrying about falling, because I will catch him.
But you tell me that you don't want to spoil him.
Never. No spoiling.
So no Lamborghinis when he's 16?
No.
No Range Rovers when he's 16?
He needs to start working when he's 16.
You're going to make him work at 16?
Yes. Yes. Go to work. Yes. Why not?
Across town at her university, Diana is preparing for final exams. After she graduates this year, her parents want her to move back to Shanghai and help with the family business.
Do you think you'll be able to survive in Shanghai?
Yeah. It's okay. I will do my best. Yeah.
Worried about it?
Of course, worry about it and pressure. Actually, my parents are expecting, me to be like success.
She's also working on convincing her parents to let her start a cosmetic business, so she can show that she's much more than a pampered rich girl.
Why is it important for you to try to start your own business?
I want to prove that not every girl like us is crazy to spending money. To show that we are different, different with what you guys think, different with what you saw on the TV, one movie, to show that we are not stupid, we are not spoiled.
Ready? Okay, roll, give me a clap.
While his reality program is a playful look at the lives of Vancouver's rich Asians,
Where is everybody?
Kevin believes it does help the public see they are much more than just spoiled brats.
Well, for the most part, these are regular girls. So it is much of a docudrama, I would like to say, because it really follows the life and the coming of age of these girls down on the show.
Like Chelsea and Diana, another of the wealthy stars, Pam Zhao, is stepping up. She started a PR and modeling agency, and this evening she's organizing a networking event.
I wanted to try this on my own, so at least I have the idea of how to work with people and how to get people's respect.
Now please give a warm welcome to Paul.
I'm sure that tonight's event organized by Pam is going to be a success. Not because of
The
my
speaker
speech,
is Paul Oy, one of Vancouver's most prominent Asian investors. And tonight he's teaching some high net worth Asians where to wisely put their money.
So my presentation is a little bit different from my normal one because tonight's group of people is the highest caliber in Vancouver.
Paul has already made his fortune and now has money for his hobby, collecting rare luxury cars. Cars like this special edition 007 Aston Martin, one of only 4 in Canada.
How well have Chinese integrated into Vancouver culture?
I think there's still room for improvement, definitely. They haven't been adapting to the environment here or the society quickly enough.
So his focus these days is getting wealthy Asians more involved in their Canadian communities by convincing them to donate to worthy causes.
In comparison to our assets, especially the very wealthy ones from China, it's just like a pimple in the elephant, right? It's very small, but we feel great about it because we are helping someone.
Alison, I need you.
Meanwhile, Pam needs a bit of help herself. She's finding the life of a career girl isn't always easy.
Oh my God, where are they?
Tonight, she's putting on a fashion show, and the pressure is on.
Alison! 12 models are stuck in traffic, so we are actually running 30 minutes behind on their makeup, so everything has to push behind for 30 minutes, which makes me mad. Is there any more makeup or hairstylist that can do them?
But Pam is enjoying it all. In part, she says, because for the first time, she's learning the value of money and all her mom has done for her.
Alison, I need you. I was too comfortable before, I feel like, and I didn't realize a lot of things. I didn't realize, how this money came from, how hard she was working. And then right now, I'm working on my own. And then I realize how hard every penny is. This is the 2 corners you have to pose longer. And you just walk.
From the backstage to dress rehearsals, Pam's in charge of it all, and she's determined to pull it off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The show begins. Attending tonight are many of the city's richest 1%, and she's hoping they'll be opening their wallets to support Vancouver's fashion designers. There's a lot riding on tonight. And it looks like it's been a success. The girls may have their projects and plans, but it's still far from a real working life.
Look! Oh my god.
There's a whale! You see? I saw!
For them, Vancouver remains a scenic playground.
It's swimming toward us!
Their parents back in China worked hard to become rich and sent them here to give the girls the chance to do even better. But in this privileged environment, will they have the drive to build on their family's success? Or will they squander this golden opportunity?